Thank you so much for stopping and talking with me. We're on the carpet, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. First, I want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
What is it like to just keep putting out such amazing Mission Impossible movies?
It's a huge privilege, I have to say. Working with this cast, working with this crew, being able to work on this franchise, this movie contains every movie I ever wanted to make.
And I know you did 2 back-to-back, is that correct?
Yes.
So how do you keep track? Are you working on one before the other one's even finished, or?
Yes. Any question you ask, the answer is yes. At one point we were working on Top Gun Maverick Part 1 and Part 2 all at the same time. Whether we were in pre-production, production, post-production, or promotion, we were doing one phase of that on all 3 movies at the same time.
Now, I got to ask about these stunts. Tom Cruise's stunt. Can you give me the facial expression that you give Tom when he has an idea of a stunt that he wants to do?
It's a little bit like his facial expression when I give him an idea.
Okay.
We both kind of come up with ideas. One will suggest it to the other. We developed a motto on this movie: "That's a terrible idea. When do we start?" And it really just coming up with the most ill-advised thing you could do, and then figuring out how to do it.
So, how do you convince the studios to let you guys do these stunts?
Well, Tom, I like to describe as a train in front of which you must lay track. He's gonna do it. He's gonna get his way. So everybody has just learned to enjoy the ride.
Now, one of my favorites, I'm sure, which is a lot of people's favorites from watching the movie, was of course the motorcycle off of the cliff. How much planning goes into getting that stunt together?
Years of planning that went into just figuring out how to rehearse it, and then there were months that went into rehearsing it at a quarry in England, which ultimately gave us all the knowledge that we thought we needed. But then once you get out on location, everything changes, and most of the plan we threw out. A lot of what you're seeing was improvised on the day. Where we put the cameras we were using, we changed it all at the last minute.
Wow, and I know it gets crazier and crazier every time, which means for Part 2, it's going to be crazier. And then I do have to ask, after Part 2, are we going to be able to keep going? More Mission Impossible movies? Is it happening?
I'm so focused on this one. I only know, even if I knew how this story ended, I can't guarantee that's how it's going to end.
I feel like you're already working on it.
Always.